It's time to introduce the starting five for your San Antonio Spurs. 6'8" forward, number 10, Jeremy Sohan. 6'6", at guard, number 2, Dylan Harper. 6'5", starting at forward, number 24, Devin Vassell. 6'3" guard, number 4, De'Aaron Fox. 7'3", center, number 1, Victor Wembanyama. The head coach for your San Antonio Spurs is Nick Johnson. Let's hear it for your San Antonio Spurs.
And here's Memphis' starting group. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Santi Aldama out there with Jackson. And it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Spurs, inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the 3 spot. And it's Morant missing.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And stolen by Clark. And now Memphis on the break. Caldwell Pope for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Harper. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Fox outside. Wembanyama screen for the lead. Wembanyama, great positioning on the putback.
This strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Right side, Caldwell Pope. Here's Jackson. Count that bucket. Jackson's got 14.
Showing some muscle on that finish. Jackson Jr. doesn't get thrown off balance easily.
Fox, the pass to Harper. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Shot clock at 6. Morant fights through contact inside.
Well, keeping his composure against defensive pressure inside. Nice work there by Morant.
Fox outside. Shoots. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
From deep, Harper. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Stan, he's one of the most exciting players in the league right now. What makes Ja Morant so special?
Well, look, B.A., his explosiveness. Sometimes he makes you nervous with how much he throws his body around. But what I love about Ja is that it shows he has no off-swing. He plays with intensity.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Big group substitution here for San Antonio. Cornett's checked in for Wembanyama. Sohan comes in for Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Harper. And Simmons is subbed in for Fox. Then for Memphis, Edey's checked in for Clark. Wells comes in for Aldama. And Ty Jerome subbed in for Caldwell Pope. There's Jackson with the three. And it's Cornett with a rebound. San Antonio leading. Simmons with it. Averaging around 5 points a game. Over Jerome. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Back to Morant from outside the arc. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Now Barnes. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Back to Sohan. Here's the three. Cleared away by Wells. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Here's Morant. Ooh, Morant going right at him.
Yeah, Morant just continuing to assert himself offensively.
And here's Vassell. 5 points in the game. Down low. Here's Sohan. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry. It's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Johnson, he's checked in for Cornett. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Vassell. Then for Memphis, Jackson comes in for Jackson. And it's Conchar in for Ja Morant. Simmons against Jerome. Jackson left side. Puts up a three. He drops it from range. Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Castle.
Well, that's where Johnson does most of his scoring. He's very effective down low.
There's 1:40 left in the third. Jerome drives in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint, and really strong at the line since the break.
For San Antonio, Cornette's checked in for Sohan. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Barnes. And it's Vassell in for Castle. Both free throws good from Jerome.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away from him.
Here's Simmons. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Pass to Jerome. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third quarter. Back to Wells. Here's Conchar. No good on the three. Spurs trail by 3. Outside Johnson. Pass to Vassell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. John Conchar picks one up.
Well, Vassell went in anyway, knowing contact was coming.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Well, you can clearly see Devin Vassell is a player with a ton of enthusiasm. He loves being on the floor, working as a cohesive part of his team to get results.
Good on the second one.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Jerome feeling it out a bit. Fades back. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11. Left side Simmons. "11 seconds left in the third. Pass to Wembanyama. For the tie. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Ben Simmons is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Harper misses.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easy.
And the dunk by Edey.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Here's Harper. Cornette sets a screen. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Conchar outside. Pass to Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan.
Well, you talk about a guy who could start for any team in the league. That's what Jaren Jackson is all about.
First one falls. I think many would say Jaren Jackson Jr. has an incredibly complete game, Coach.
Yeah, offense, defense, no room for complaints, B.A. Rebounding, he has the tools to dominate, but the numbers are still coming around.
And so Jackson nails both of them. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Simmons looking around. Here's Johnson. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
Going old school with the mid-range. Johnson.
And Jerome has got the ball here for Memphis. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Soft touch off the glass.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Harper. Now here's Johnson. Now Simmons. Picked it. Here's Wells. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Memphis. Wells taking 2 shots.
That one misses. Memphis making a switch here. Morant's checked in. And he can't hit the second.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from that.
Here's Harper, pounded by Morant. And Harper gets it to go.
And this guy knows what to do. Get Harper the ball. I mean, watch him put in the points tonight.
Jerome passes to Wells. Now Edey, Cornette defending. Outside for Morant. Jackson for three. And again, Memphis no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Simmons. Right side Johnson. 5 on the clock. Here's Sohan. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Wells, the pass to Morant. Jackson outside. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Pass to Harper to take the lead. Knocks down the triple. And now a three-point San Antonio lead.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
Jerome, no good.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Here's Harper. Johnson inside. He's covered by Wells. Counted. Good. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Outside Morant. They need this. Rebounded by Johnson.
After draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting the game the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
For San Antonio, Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Devin Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Fox is subbed in for Ben Simmons. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Jackson is checked in.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
Grizzlies trail by 8. Jerome outside. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
For San Antonio, Ben Simmons is checked in for Cornette, and it's Barnes in for Harper. So it's the Grizzlies now, and it's Edey missing.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Wembanyama, screen on Jerome. Here's Fox. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Grizzlies trail by 8. To the inside. It's tipped. Edey finds Morant. Ja steps on the gas. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
San Antonio ball.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Aldama comes in for Jackson.
Clark. Santi Aldama.
San Antonio leading by 8. Fox with the ball. From downtown, Fox. That smooth lefty shot.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Morant, the pass to Aldama. To the middle. To snap the cold streak.
Jackson Jr. is an athlete. A big man with some big-time hops.
Outside Simmons. Outside Barnes. Fires the 3. And Morant clears the board. Morant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jerome, left side. Jackson with a screen on Fox. Jerome drives in. Just 3 to shoot. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And here's what Memphis' schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for their matchup with the Nuggets, they'll want to come out fighting in that one. They'll be big-time underdogs, but anything can happen.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Wembanyama, high post. Oh, it's Wemby!
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Pass to Jackson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
Really tough to disrupt the rhythm of Jackson Jr. on that.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Releases. Wembanyama, no good. Grizzlies trail by 10. Jackson, pass to Morant. Aldama, left side. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Jackson. Good D by Simmons.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Fox against Clark. And it's Fox missing. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Pass to Morant. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. From deep. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Fox against Morant. Jackson outside. And another miss by Memphis. And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll conclude their longest homestand of the season. 5 games.
The best dunking point guard in the game, Ja Morant.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Barnes. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Wembanyama against Clark. Wembanyama down low. Banks it home. Big shot.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Morant. Oh, Morant from close range.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
The bucket is good!
And we've become accustomed to seeing this from Fox. A fantastic scorer who knows how to get himself going.
Morant. Oh, touches it off the glass.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Spurs lead by 11. Now Fox. 1:51 left to play in the fourth. Morant pulls it down. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Oh, Morant takes the contact, and it still goes. Wow.
Yeah, he's looking pretty much unstoppable. Morant making the defense regret that physicality.
Shooting for Memphis, Ja Morant at the line for 1.
And Morant remains one of the most explosive guards in the league. A fearless competitor who doesn't back down from anyone and has unlimited confidence.
Off on the layup.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, rising above, Wembanyama.
Well, that's a smart play, taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
Morant against Fox. Clark outside. Now Jackson. Beyond the arc. Wembanyama there for the rebound. Well, the Spurs shooting around 51%. That's a good number.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Spurs.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Vassell fires. The triple drop. the Spurs taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll do it, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.